Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan.
Another day. damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me, then. You want to head out there, run with the man? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Ad are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Mm. here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do. Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting. Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's the fun? Go on, back to what I pay you for. Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Yep, that's the word in town.
With more strength than you. Hell, my sister's newborn had more strength than you, and he came out bright blue.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Yeah,
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook. But,
Hey there!
hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
sweetie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go! Go, go, go!
God damn it! Get moving now! Whoa!
Come on!
What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
New pair of pants. Think you're landing?
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Them old raiders gonna stomp you out!
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
Near those rocks.
You okay there, Sadie?
Think I can't handle these fools? There, see? Not many still standing now. Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't you?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. I shoot. All right, I'll drive us back.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, watch it!
Yeah.
You showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us. Hey, slow down.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want a peek in that journal of yours.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up. Arthur. Mr. Smith?
Just wait a second, girl. Yeah. Hey, move it! Nice to see you, ladies.
You look dumber in a hog in a dress.
Morning, sir.
Nothing for you to concern yourself with. Well, look at you. Don't reckon you're gonna remember much of this.
Hello, sir. Glad to have a new patron come through. All right, what do you have for me? Uh-huh. Fine, I'll have it. Well, that's that.
Thanks for your help.
Don't you tell no one.
Move! All right, girl. Yeah.
What the hell's going on? Hey, mister. Yeah? Can you give me some money?
Sure.
Well, thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from around here. If I was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Grays moved here, they a bunch of no-good white trash. Yeah, they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go, girl.
Well, don't let me hold you up, mister.
Bloodbath and Valentine. Read all about it.
Welcome. Your first time in my shop? Some ammunition's on the shelves, but I keep the guns locked. Take a look at the catalog and I'll pull out anything you'd like to see. a mite suspicious about the new faces in town. Wrote... Welcome, to be sure, but we can't just let all types have their way.
I'm tired of talking. How about we get back to it?
That should be good.
You've got a fine weapon, but I can make it even finer if you're interested.
Thanks, mister.
Hello, mister. First time? Store's pretty self-explanatory. Feel free to browse goods and sundries on the shelves. There's a full range in the catalog right here. All right, but if it has feathers or fur, keep it in the bag. Fine, I'm open most days.
Stranger in town. Talking about finding gold in the river.
Look out!
Hello, sir. New in town? Candy's in the middle there, next to the cute little dollies and what's left of my self-respect. I have a catalog, too, up here.
Now, let me see.
That's popular. This here store's my whole life. That's why I drink.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Have you ever seen such a clean and tight... Here. Some of the ladies up at the parlor house, I've been told they're, well, let's just say I didn't think Rhodes was that kind of town.
Just heard they have over 1,200 to remove a prisoner.
Always running out of that. A lot of folks like that.
Tried one of them hair tonics last night. Burnt my scalp something fierce.
Good choice. Always running out of that. A lot of folks like that.
Well, you heard about the wedding partner that got bushwhacked. Must have been a real greasy posse, if you ask me.
That's popular.
Anyway.
Good enough for anyone. I swept the floor for an hour after I closed last night. Lost in thought. Might be losing my mind.
I can't get rid of all the grain flies. They come back every year.
Seen what you're after? Mr. Feeney over there, gunsmith, just never been the same since he lost his son. That's a damn shame. This here store's my whole life. That's why I drink. Always running out of that. A lot of folks like that. No need to bluff. You want one of those little dolls, don't you? Okay, I'm impressed.
Mr. Harper was selling whiskey last week. Said it was for medical purposes only.
Ain't like it's the first time.
Always running out of that. Finer things in life.
I hear Winona's boy.
You looking for something else?
Man, this place goes from bad to
Thanks,
worse.
partner.
Get a move on, will you?
What the hell is this?
Hello, mister. First time? Don't miss the tobacco just behind the door there. Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed you couldn't read. for my more discerning customers. Finer things in life.
Yo, what's up? What is Remnant 2? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like Elden Ring at all. It's just not my kind of, like, I can see why people like it and why it was Game of the Year. It's just not my kind of game. Like, I was lost, I had no idea where to go. Like, I was confused. Like, I was just too, it's just not it's something I'm not used to. I feel like I kind of just, like, jumped into the fire. Bro, my mom called me this morning, and my dad's wanting to drug test my brother. Yeah. They say he's gotten so skinny, bro. I feel like that's the main reason. And just because of his tattoos and shit, and, you know, just the way he is. Yeah, my mom called me and she, like, asked me if I had any suspicion of him doing anything other than weed. And I was like, I mean, he is really skinny, but, like, other than that, I mean, not really. She was like, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, I do know he's been doing mushrooms. But I didn't tell her. Yeah, I didn't tell her about that. But I do know that some of the people he's hanging out with used to be hooked on drugs. Just word from people that I know. I know one of them was doing meth at one point. He's doing meth? Meth would be like, that's bad. It's still like meth is, I mean, meth is like, that's, yeah. It's just something you wouldn't want somebody to be doing. Ain't nothing positive that comes from it. I can't say. If I say that, he'll accuse me of, like, accusing him of something. He gets so defensive, bro. Like, it's not even, like, comprehensible. Yeah. And I've told him stuff like that, and he just tells me he just doesn't care. Yeah. He's just real naive and defensive about everything. It's very hard to have a serious conversation with him. Yeah. Yeah, I was over at like my uncle. He's got a ranch. Like him and his friend they got loads of money. It's ridiculous. But I was up there hanging out, and we used to go up there all the time, and me and Jovi, and like they would do cookouts and stuff, and like we'd go trail riding and shit on the ATVs and side by sides. But like his friend ended up like buying all that land and like made it to where we couldn't really ride out there no more. So now really the only thing to do up there is drink beer, play pool, fuck around with the horses and roosters and shit, and just chill and watch TV. I mean, that's really it. But he hasn't been up there in a while, but, like at that time, though, like we all used to be really close. And, I went up there yesterday for the first time in like probably 4 or 5 months. And, Fred, which is the guy that, owns the property up there, his son just got back from the military. He's around my age. And, so I went up there yesterday to go see him, and they're all worried about Jovi because Fred has seen some of, the pictures and shit that Jovi's posted. He knows about the tattoos, and they're all worried about him. It's like everywhere that I go, bro, like everybody asks me, how's Jovi? Like, what's Jovi doing? I'm just like, dude, everybody's just so worried about him. It's kind of getting on my nerves. Yeah. Yeah. And he would definitely still ask about me and how I'm doing, but it's just like he's always like the main topic everywhere I go. Like he used to go to church all the time, and like he used to hate that I smoked weed, bro. And he used to go to church all the time. Like, bro, he was a completely different kid. Like, it is crazy how much he's changed. Like, a complete 180. When he was, I think, see if he's 16 now, I think he was 13. I would say like a year or two after, it started changing a little bit. But him and my dad have kind of lost their relationship a little bit, and they don't really talk as much. I mean, like, my dad tries to talk to him. He texts him all the time and tries to get him to go to church with us on a Sunday. But he just never really responds or says anything. Oh, yeah. And even Joey's told me, like, the reason why he doesn't go to, like, family reunions and shit anymore is because he feels like everybody just, like, kind of picks on him and just, you know, gets onto him and shit. Yeah. You know, and, you know, and, yeah, it's, you know, like, nobody's perfect, but, you know, you gotta be able to improve in certain aspects in life and be able to take criticism, because that shit can really make you evolve as a person if you know how to take it. But it's just his age and the generation. Yeah. I mean, he's right smack in the middle of it. He's 16. I don't know, I feel like with him, he's either gonna continue down this path and something really bad's gonna happen, or he's gonna change his life around drastically. Yeah. My mom's not really hardly home anymore. I mean, she is, but, like, she's always out with her friends and shit. Like, she was gone the past 2 days with friends. And it seems like he's just driving her like, dude, my sister took off with my mom's car in the middle of the night the week. Yeah, bro, her and her friend. My sister is 13. And you know what's crazy too? That's not the first time they've done it. That's the second time. Like, bro, I feel so bad for my mom, bro. Like, I feel for her, bro. You said, what? Do I have a Twitch? I mean, I stream on YouTube, but yeah, I have Twitch. Yeah. She looks older. Bro, I don't see how some people like older women. I don't know. It just not hit with me. Some people say that they like older women because they're more experienced and they know what they're doing. I mean, you got a point there, but like, bro, would it piss you off if you pulled up to your Wii plug and they like had to eyeball your shit and instead of scaling it up? Cause Jovi's done that shit the past like 4 times that I've gotten a little bit of bud from him. That should be pissing me off, bro. Like, I only be getting like, like 2 or 3 grams. But like, still, it should just be pissing me off. Yeah, he's got a scale. He just doesn't. Oh, he lost mine. Yeah. He lost mine, and then he bought a new one. And then I think he lost that one, too. Or some shit. He's been forgetting a bunch of stuff. Is this another sign of, like, him maybe doing, like, drugs? Because, like, he's been, the past, like, 1 or 2 weeks, like, he's been forgetting shit like crazy. Like, forgetting stuff and, like, just being sloppy with shit. Like, he went in my room the other day, and, like, well, even his friend, bro, like, his friend stopped me and told me that he's been forgetting a bunch of stuff, like, the past 2 weeks. He's just, like, losing shit, too. He's been losing a bunch of shit. Losing shit, forgetting shit. But he went in my room the other day with a fucking, a whole stack of 20s. His vape, his keys, and his fucking pen. Huh? What, his friend? Nah, his friend's name's Jemiah. Or no, not Jemiah, fucking, can't think, Josiah. That's it. But, yeah, this dude Joey went in my room with all that shit. Like, left it on my bed. And, like, just, like, left. And then I waited, like, dude, it was a fucking stack of 20s. His keys, his fucking pen. Like, it was a bunch of shit. And he just, like, left my room. And then I waited, like, 10 or 15 minutes because I thought he was going to come back. And he never did. And I just, like, grabbed it and brought it to his room and gave it to him. He was like, oh, shit. And Yeah. Mm-hmm. You think that's what it is? I think that could be maybe what he's taking. Yeah. Will that shit pop up on a drug test? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is. He was trading. He was trading and like doing shit with guns. He's not doing that no more. He told me that he pulled up with some dude that like he's in a class with. Like he pulled up to his house to smoke with him on the front porch, and Jovi, fucking dumbass, had his gun on his lap when they were on the front porch smoking. And this kid done literally, like when he was passing Jovi the blunt, he grabbed Jovi's gun and was pointing two guns at Jovi and told him to leave. Yeah, and put him at gunpoint and told him to leave. I would assume. Gotta be, I mean, not to be racist, but like, yeah. Yeah, he was telling me, he was like, that dude's gonna die, I'm gonna go kill him. I was like, dude, whoa. Right? Like, and like, he be saying that shit like so casual. Like, he's like, I'm gonna go back and kill that dude, bro. He don't need to live. It's like, bro. Bro, you wanna hear the funniest shit, dude? So him, my brother, his friend Josiah. By the way, his friend Josiah went to the beach with us, and he's literally been staying at our house the past like month. And he's like, he technically lives here right now. Well, he's supposed to be going, like, he lives with his dad in North Carolina. He does like electrician shit. But my mom was talking to me about it this morning. She was, going to tell him, like, dudes, overstaying is welcome a little bit. But I don't know if he's doing that. I mean, I don't really hang out with him, to be honest with you. Like, at all. But him, my brother, his friend Josiah, and then somebody else was on the front porch. and like smoking the other day, just chilling. And I was leaving to go to the gym, and I was just standing there, talking to him, and he let me tap the blunt, and we were just talking, and him and his friends got to talking about just like the government and shit, and like what they believe in. Dude, his friend said the dumbest shit I have ever heard. He said that the government controls the weather. Like, that shit just, that rubbed me the wrong way. Hell no. I mean, what he said, like deliberately just, like, controlling the weather. Like, that's, like, buddy, you live on Earth, you're a creator's God, blood needs to go to church. Yeah, I saw that shit. They said that, like, they have, like, bodies. I don't know, that hasn't, like, gotten, like, official, like, worldwide news. Cause, like, my mom doesn't even, you know what I mean, like, hasn't been known worldwide yet. So I ain't gonna believe it. Yeah. It's crazy how some shit is, bro. It's just, probably just kills brain cells trying to think about shit like that. When did shit kind of like change for you? Because I feel like he's gonna be the same till he graduates high school. Yeah. I think it's just like, when you're in high school, bro, like, you're around so many people. And it's just like, you know so many people. It's like once you graduate high school, everybody you were friends with just, yeah. 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 Yeah, I think when my mom and dad split up, my mom didn't like kick him out. Like she did, but she told him to come back when he got better. No, to my like when I'm talking about when my parents split up. Well, my dad, it was kind of going on like they argued all the time, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. And my mom tells me all the time that she feels like he never really liked Jovi or like cared for him as much as he did to me, and that uh, he used to, when my sister was real young, he was like a little bit abusive, like not like abusive as in like, physically harming her, but like just being a little bit rough. And whenever he had his stroke, everything kind of got worse. So she told him to leave. She kicked him out and told him to come back when he got better and, could be a better father or whatever. And he, never came back. But yeah, I mean, and I kind of, if I think about if, let's say my dad came back after, 3 or 4 months and, we just continued life, you know what I mean? I feel like it'd definitely be a lot different, because my dad is a lot stricter than my mom. That's for sure. Like, he doesn't even like my sister's 13, and he doesn't like her being here by herself, which I understand it. But can't fix the past, but you can change the future. I'm like a piss. My dad's trying to plan a little fishing trip for us to go on. I think that'll be real good for him. Yeah, he does. He's fixing to start back school, which he's getting a job at Carson's as well. Should be. Yeah. Right. He's honestly changed a lot over the summer. Oh, he's gotten a bunch of tattoos and changed his hair. Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's just quit being involved in all that violence and shit. Just the shit he's doing. Yeah. Mm. Looking forward to. I'm gonna start getting busy again next month, a little bit. Definitely helps keep you away from drama and shit. Keeps your life straight. You know, when you're not busy, that's when you fuck around and do dumb shit. Yeah, it'll be good for Jevy starting back school and getting that job at Carson's. I know he's trying to get a job. I mean, either way, he's got to cover up for the selling. He's been buying so much clothes and shoes, bro. Like, I'm some, like, kind of surprised my mom isn't really getting that suspicious. I feel like she knows that he's selling. I think she does. Because she called him one time. He told her in the car that he was selling and that he was happy doing it. But she's scared of him, bro. Like, there's been times where, like, they'll have arguments, and I'll try to, like, leave the room or whatever, and she'll tell me to stay. And then Jevy will get mad. I'm just like, oh, God, now you're bringing me into it. Yeah. Thanks for being my therapy coach, by the way. I really needed it. That shit just builds up, bro. Great stress. Way too much stress. I've been breaking out a lot the past, like, week or two. I know it's part of it's because of the weather, but stress be doing that shit too. Stress be doing like the whiteheads, isn't it? There's like some specific blackheads, yeah. That's it. Is my mic quality better? Yeah, way better.
Have you ever seen such a clean and tidy store? Or such a bored man?
Bro, I gotta save up, get me a mic and camera. Like, I want to start getting serious about this content creation. I feel like I'm just like I'm held back from doing editing and stuff because I don't have the equipment.
The things the ladies of roads say to each other when they're browsing these shelves? Like they forget I exist.
Yeah, that shit's expensive. Like, a high quality microphone is like 150, 200, and then a high quality camera is like 1,000.
Store in town. What choice do you have? And there was me with my hopes up.
Thank you. Really. Let's move. No doubt.
I've been replaying Red Dead 2. I really forgot how good this game was, bro.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rose...
Bro, are you really thinking about taking Barkley over Eckler? Yeah, Josh Jacobs is he's gonna be one of the top picks.
Yeah, Jacobs, I mean, not Turner.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs is he went off for me last year. He went stupid.
Do we have work enough for honest men?
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
I'll probably still end up taking Mahomes just being able to lock in. Like, the reason why I took him first pick is, like, just being able to lock in, like, a really good quarterback, and it being Patrick Mahomes is really important because he's consistently going to give me 20, 25 every week. I feel like it makes it a lot easier when you can rely on a quarterback, that's going to give you good value every week. You might be able to get Deshaun Watson in the late rounds, and he can end up being really good this year.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting him, or, I think I had him last year.
Yeah. I think Will's going to have him this year. Because did Will draft Allen first? I don't know what he did.
No, he drafted Jamar Chase. That's who I was going to get first round.
Yeah. See, because I was thinking, who's going to get me the most fantasy points? Patrick Mahomes or Jamar Chase? And I just feel like Mahomes. because I feel like receivers can have like they'll go off for 2 weeks and then have like a 6 performance.
Yeah.
And it's just like
It's good to get either like a really good quarterback or like your base running back.
yeah. Because like a really good quarterback and a really good running back is kind of going to be consistently give you good value every week, rather than like a receiver. You know, sometimes they can just have a weird ass week and not have any points. Like, it just happens.
What I was thinking about too is I think everybody that's gonna be the best tight end.
Yeah, Travis Kelce's he's a really good top pick because he's the only tight end that's going to give you production like that. Like, it's insane how many points he gets, and they're like the Chiefs' offense really revolves around him. Yeah, Eckler, he's a good choice, but I feel like I don't know, how old is he now? Let's see. He's just he's really good value because he's a passing running back. He does a lot of catching as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as a safe pick, he's definitely a top pick, no doubt. He's still only 28, so he's in the prime of his career. Yeah, when you got Herbert having a good game, Eckler's going to put up 30, 40. You could do a duo if you wanted to, have Herbert and Eckler. Yeah, and then the bye weeks too will hurt you. Yeah, after my first pick, I literally like gave up on the draft. Will was like,
Yeah, I made a little cheat sheet for paper, so if somebody takes one, I don't expect them to sit right in front of me.
yeah, Will was like talking about how, it was like a practice draft and shit. And I'm like, I ain't telling everybody what my picks are.
Yeah.
I don't want people knowing who I'm interested in. I think Derrick Henry's gonna have a good year. Bro looks in insane shape, like crazy. Dude, he looks like a fucking bodybuilder. Derrick Henry, like, he literally looks like a fucking bodybuilder. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, main thing about age is injury proneness. They're likely to get injured more. Yeah, nothing about Eckler. Eckler really doesn't have hardly any injuries. He's stayed pretty healthy over the years. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give my brother some props, bro. He's been having some Zaza in recently. He's only, you know, how, dealers they'll have their low shit, their mid shit, and then their exotic. Like this nigga's only been selling exotic. I smelled like weed when I went to church with my dad Sunday. He got on to me. He dropped me off. We had a little argument. That Freddie guy I was telling you about, him and his friend know people at Clemson. And how I'm doing the ticket scanning and shit. And he just told me that I might have the door open in the next year or two when I graduate. And he just doesn't want me to fuck anything up. And I was like, dude, it's weed. It's 2023. It's weed.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't understand that. And I get it. Yeah, there's definitely jobs are definitely still testing for weed, no doubt. Especially there's no question if I got hired in a high position at Clemson, they would definitely drug test me for weed, no question. And I would quit. Like I did with the National Guard. I told him that. I was like, dude, I quit weed to try to join the National Guard. And I was like, trust me, bro. I'm going to be ready. If an opportunity arises and I need to quit smoking, I'm going to quit smoking. As simple as that. I mean, I might, yeah. I might start drinking a little bit more, but
Yeah, that's what I do.
at least I won't be, get popped in the drug test.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how alcohol is considered better, safer than weed to most people.
Yeah.
Because I definitely do dumber shit when I'm drunk. 100%. I feel like shit more too when I drink. Teacher gave students BJs and let them her a train on her in class. What does that even mean?
Means a bunch of guys are hitting all at once.
Let them her a train on her in class.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If I was in high school and a teacher offered to give me a BJ, I ain't gonna lie, I'd take him up on it. Like, no cap. Okay, ask me twice. As long as they keep it quiet, don't tell nobody. But then I wouldn't have to tell nobody. Because if I told one of my friends and it got around, it should just have to be between me and her, you know what I mean? Just a little.
The tutoring.
That shit's actually, like, real, too. Like, that shit actually happens.
I know a lot now.
It's definitely, like, the seniors that be getting the top.
Yeah. Unless the teacher's like a pedo.
Yeah. It's gotta be seniors. Anything below seniors, pedo. Yes, it happens in college a lot. Because there's some young college professors that I've had. I'm like, damn, like, bitch just graduated college and now she's teaching college.
Yeah.
This shit be happening in Alabama. Or Texas.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, yep. Some shit be going on in Ohio.
Definitely Ohio.
Bro, you know who Max Crosby is?
Yeah.
Have you seen his tattoos?
Mm-mm.
His tattoo on his chest is sick. That's cool as fuck. See if I can send it to you. Hey, look at this sick ass picture my dad took of the lightning too. Bro, you know, have you ever heard of a place called Up on a Roof?
Yeah.
My dad and my sister went there the other night, and he took a picture of the view, and he got lucky, and whenever he took the picture, like, he caught a fucking lightning bolt.
Oh, that's dope. I'm about to look at it now.
Oh, excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this.
Oh, that's cool. Kobe, Michael, Muhammad. Oh, that is a cool picture.
Yeah, I told him I was gonna fuck around with it in Photoshop, and I can make the lightning bolt like a little bit more pop. Like fuck around with the saturation and shit. Yeah, I told him to frame that shit when I got done with it. That'd be a sick ass photo to frame on a wall. Be something cool, like have like a bathroom for like. Can you send GIF images to Android users?
Yeah. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Alright.
Deputies! You have finally lost your mind. Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir.
Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now.
And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses.
Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure.
Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Been a while, girl.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Hey, slow it down a bit. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
They're right again here. Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. Why did I let you drive? Have you driven one of these before? Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye. Easy. We ain't in that much of a hurry.
I'm sure I wouldn't. So, you were saying?
That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. We need to get moving now, Deputy. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well,
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way of words, but he is definitely the man for the job. Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archie. You boys want right?
Bill, this way.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The chief can have us.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it. Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Gentlemen, I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now? We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So, you're real funny, don't you? Tell me about it.
That is the last time I mention it, I swear.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Quick, let's go before any more show up. All right, I'll see you over there.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. But my cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't, quite.
Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of
Finally.
crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back? Yeah!
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go! You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that. I sure hope you ride faster than that when the law's on your tail. Final stretch. No doubt. It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Don't like seeing you in a badge, Arthur.
What do you think
What do you mean?
about those two families? The rich ones in the big houses.
I don't know.
Go have a look around. See what you can find out. Calmly, I mean.
Sure.
Dutch and I, we both think there's money to be made.
I hope so. I'll see what I can find out.
Arthur. Arthur.
when are you gonna let me take you out for an evening into town? You know, to like a magic lantern show or some such.
Well, I don't. I think I'm getting a little long in the tooth for...
Oh, nonsense. How about tomorrow?
Well, let me think.
So that's a yes?
Mr. Morgan, I feel I made a bit of a fool of myself again.
We've all done it.
And you saved my life again.
Well, maybe one day you'll save mine. Or my soul. Yeah, I'd like that.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, it wasn't a complete waste of time. I stole this from one of those awful men. You should have it.
Thank you, but you were blind drunk.
I was drunk, but I never forget my manners. Be well, Mr. Morgan.
Here, boy. Here, boy. Whose dog is this? Whose dog?
Well. Where did he come from?
I don't know. He just wandered in. Hi, my friend. Hi.
Well, then he's ours, I guess. For now.
Aw. That's so great. Hey, boy.
Stupid mutt.
Hey,
Will you
boy.
stop tormenting that poor animal?
What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer.
Hey, boy.
He probably did something bad. Kane. His name is Kane.
Okay. Hey, King.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab an energy drink. Alright.
Mr. Morgan, can I ask you a favor, if it's convenient, I mean?
Sure.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Come here.
Oh, hey, Arthur.
So you told Hosea about the moonshine?
Yes, he's got some plan cooking.
Good.